Welcome to the Business Blast Podcast. I'm your host, Tyler Wagner. This episode is brought to you by Authors Unite. Authors Unite provides you with the support you need to finish your book. Best part is, after you finish your book, they take care of the entire publishing and marketing process 100% for you. So, if you want to become a successful author, make sure to check out authorsunite.com. Now, let's jump into the episode. All right, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Business Blast Podcast. I'm your host, Tyler Wagner. Today, I have Jesse Staats with us. He is a successful serial entrepreneur in social media with a successful background in training and coaching companies in how to utilize relationships for growth. So welcome to the show, man.
Thanks, Tyler. Thank you for having me.
Of course, man. Pumped to have you here. Let's dive into the first one, Jesse. The first one I got for you is, what is the best story from your life that has an underlying valuable message?
So I think when I finished high school, that was more than a decade ago, my goal in life was to become an actor. And for 3 years, I was fully devoted, taking lessons in acting, singing, and dancing. Auditioned for every acting school in the Netherlands. I even went to New York and auditioned for Juilliard. But there's a reason why I'm not an actor now. I did come close, though, getting to the last round every time. But after 3 years, I had to accept I just wasn't good enough. So the very valuable lesson for me that I realized just a couple of years ago is the strength of knowing yourself. The one thing I learned, my biggest thing I took from that period in my life, is the ability to stand in front of a mirror and look myself in the eyes. And the only person who can truly value who you are is you. So the power of personal growth lies in starting that conversation with yourself. Reflect the bad things that happened and appreciate the good things you did.
Dude, thank you for sharing that with us, man.
You're welcome.
The next one I have for you is, what is the most valuable piece of information we should know that's within your expertise or industry?
Yeah, so the most important piece of information is that your network, your relationships are the most important assets in business. In every new person you add to your Rolodex, as a connection on LinkedIn, as a contact in your phone, lies an opportunity. And in order to develop that opportunity into something tangible, you need to nurture that relationship. We are attracted to uniqueness, individuality, and honesty, and being genuinely interested in what works best. And luckily, that's a skill that everyone can learn.
And it might tie in, but what's your best piece of overall business advice, so not necessarily industry specific?
I think it has to do with being an entrepreneur. So people who dare to go for it, taking that jump, chasing their dreams, you need to accept that failure plays a big role in the road to success. So because you will get lost, you will fall. But the challenge is to look around you and see all the things that positively support you to grow. And growth is what we need to accomplish success, whatever that means to you. So seize the opportunities, dare to experiment, and embrace the chance to learn from all the mistakes you will make in your life. And all of us have greatness within us, but you won't be able to develop the greatness if you don't learn how to get back up on your feet.
And if you could give your younger self one piece of advice, what would that be?
Well, that's a short one, actually. Just keep following your heart and intuition. It's your best guidance, and just be who you are.
And it could tie in your opinion, what is the key to happiness?
Well, that's a good one, Tyler. I think the key to happiness is to love yourself, forgive others of the bad things they did to you, and follow your heart in every step of your journey in life.
And what is the best book that you've read, and what was the number one thing you learned from that?
In all honesty, I don't read that many books, but I did read a couple, obviously. And one of them is a book written by Jim Collins. It's called Good to Great. I don't know if you know it.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, so I think the key takeaway for me um, is that when you combine a culture of discipline with an ethic of entrepreneurship, that's the magical alchemy of great results.
And then, what is your favorite quote and why?
Okay, that was an easy one actually. That's one from Vince Lombardi. I think others may know it from the character Harvey Specter from Suits, and it's the only time success comes before work is in the dictionary. And it reminds me what is needed to get further, to become better, and just get my ass back to work.
Absolutely, man. Dude, thank you so much for coming on. The last one I have for you before we let you go is, where's the best place for our audience to find you online?
The easiest way is just go on LinkedIn. Type Jesse Staats in the search bar, click on the connection request, and I'll respond directly. Or you can go to socialservice.center and just give me a call.
Perfect, man. Thanks again for jumping on.
Awesome, Tiger. Have a good one.
The podcast you just heard was published with Anchor. Got something you want to say to the creator of this show? Send them a voice message using the Anchor app, free for iOS and Android.